On my 18th birthday, my mom gave me a Kodak Easy Share, which was my very first camera. I just became obsessed with having it with me at all times. I'm not very good at painting or drawing or sculpting or any traditional type of artwork. I started using this camera and it was like, oh, if I see like an amazing piece of garbage on the sidewalk, I could take a photo of it and then I could show people, and even though nobody had any interest in it, I had interest in it. I didn't really start taking photos of myself until probably like a year after I've had the camera, and when I discovered that I can put it on a tripod and set the timer and stand in front of it, and it kind of spiraled from there. Having that camera made me feel like I can actually do something artistically, because with any traditional art like drawing or painting or doing a collage or anything, a lot of it takes some amount of skill to be good, and I was never able to really develop that skill. At the time, because it was a Kodak Easy Share, I could put it on auto and everything came out amazing to me. So I thought that made me a photographer. It's like I wanted to do fashion and beauty and editorial with elaborate scenes and everything, but I knew that was just out of my grasp because all of that takes money, and I was far from even being considered a professional in any sense. I got to this point to where I felt like maybe I can try and do modeling in a ways to make money instead of trying to be like a normal person and get a normal job. At the time, I had my roommate take some photos of me, and I started a Model Mayhem account, and it just kind of started from there. I honestly don't know where my love of fashion came from. I just find like all these things that I like and I just kind of piece them together, and that's just how I go. I just try to throw something together right at the moment and go with it. Because I didn't have any money, I wasn't able to rent any time or space in a studio in town. So my mom decided that since we had pretty much an empty room in the house, she gave me permission to turn that into my studio. I bought just some of the very basic photography equipment that I could from the photographers that I knew through modeling. I inherited a large amount of bubble wrap from a local artist. I took all of this bubble wrap and I just put it on the wall because I think it makes a very interesting texture. And what a lot of people do not know about bubble wrap is that it was invented to be a futuristic wallpaper. After a couple of years of getting into modeling, I started modeling for a photographer at a local gallery. During open studios, I went to Cork and I met an artist that I already followed on social media, and I showed her some of my work, and she asked me if I would like to be a part of an art show she was planning. And I felt that was like a dream come true for me to feel like I was a real artist and have my work shown in an art show. And it kind of spiraled from there.